Hi. This is Bartleby Willard, an author of different books. Most recently, we're doing a revision of Superhero Novella, which we're really excited to be releasing. And this could count. You can count this as a commercial for it or something. I'm just gonna hang out here a little bit for a minute with you. I'm gonna listen to music. Let's see what we got here. Oh, that's not really working. Here's so many different musics anymore. I don't suppose that Nick Cave would mind if we just listened to a little bit of a Nick Cave song and record it while we're listening to it. This one's called There Is a Kingdom. My iPod doesn't work anymore. It's too bad. It's a bummer. Oh. I don't imagine that Nick Cave's going to mind that we just listen to like a little bit of this song together here. I don't suppose he'll care. Like, it's just a bit that we're listening to. I don't see how he could worry about that. I mean, if we were going to listen to the whole song, then I can see that he might feel that we're infringing on his copyrights, but since we're just listening to a little, I don't imagine he would care. The song's, it's romantic. He's in love with somebody, clearly, during the process of this album. Human loves, they come and go, I guess. It's only the eternal love that really matters. But he weaves in a lot of eternal talk, so that's extra romantic, because it lifts romance out of the mundane, doesn't it? Is my love. Well, there's no need for us to sing along, but this is the part I want to point out. There is a kingdom, there is a king, and he lives without, and he lives within. The theology is this sort of all-encompassing God, shining through all things, including each conscious moment. There's a point where he says he is everything, which is, I guess he got that idea from Spinoza, who was under the impression that the only thing that really existed was God, and that everything else had only like partial reality. There's another bit here where he quotes from Kant that I wanted to point out, and I don't think he's going to mind if we just get to the point where we get to the Kant line. But I'm not sure it's this song. That could be the problem that we're running into, because I haven't heard him mention it yet. I thought it was this song. Again, we haven't listened to the whole song. I don't imagine he would mind as we just listen to a little bit of it. Well, I don't know where the Kant line is. I might have spoken over it. I don't imagine that Elton John will mind if we just listen to a little bit from Tumbleweed Connection. Maybe, perhaps he wouldn't care if we listened to a little bit of Ballad of a Well-Known Gun. I don't suppose. He certainly can't care about this part. I don't hear anything. There's nothing to complain about. But here comes in the music. So, but we're just going to listen to a little bit. I don't think he'll mind. This was when Bernie Taupin was still writing for him, I think. According to some observers, that's when he had the best lyrics, when he wasn't writing them himself. I'm not going to get involved in that. The whole album is like, they're pretending they're in like the Wild West, and they didn't do a ton of research, but it's a fun fun. It creates a little world here. It feels dusty. I feel dust when I listen to it. I can feel the Arizona dust, like on the boardwalks there, which they're wooden sidewalks. That's what I'm referring to. I doubt he'll mind that we listen to a little bit of this. I can't see him caring. I mean, it's just like a second of it, honestly. I wouldn't care. I don't think Kate Bush will mind that we just listen to a little bit of Wuthering Heights together here. She probably wants to hear it too. She's got an interesting voice. I tried to read Wuthering Heights. I didn't quite finish it. It's just, that guy's so terrible, Heathcliff. He's this jerk. I mean, I guess it's a literary, and everything. I'm not saying it's good that I didn't finish it. I'm not saying that I'm some sort of like person too kind to finish Wuthering Heights. It's crazy. I can't finish anything, honestly. I didn't finish it. You know what? I got my excuses. But I don't know. I don't think Jon Stewart's estate's gonna mind if we just listen to a little bit of Jon Stewart here, Spirit, from Cannons in the Rain. I'm imagining they're going to be fine with this. And Jon Stewart himself, has moved on to worlds beyond. Come on and move me. Spirit, my heart lies ready to fly. This was still the young Jon Stewart voice. Beautiful. He had a lot of metaphysics going on in his lyrics. Often within a sort of Western theme, but I doubt that anyone minds if we just listen to a little bit more of this. I'm sure that someone's copyrighted it, but since we're only listening to like a second, I don't think they're probably not even, I would think they're not even paying any attention to just, I mean, if we were to listen to the whole song, what is the spirit he's talking about? It's, you can see that this is a spiritual sensibility pervading this song. With also, he's one of the founders of Americana, and you can feel that sort of nostalgia, not so much at what has been, but as what had been promised, and that we have fallen short. Of course, we keep trying, but I don't suppose he minds if we just listen to this last little middle refrain before we perhaps move on to, well, I don't know what, honestly. I don't know. I don't think that R.E.M., the band, I don't think that any one member of R.E.M. or R.E.M. the collective or anyone associated with R.E.M. or even any R.E.M. fans are going to mind if we just listen to a teeny bit of R.E.M. here together about this is their best album. And everybody knows that they only really, really did it once. But almost, I can't think of, like, how many pop bands ever do it at all? Make an album that just soars up there and stays high above the world, sparkling, some kind of magic beauty. It's hard to do. But Automatic for the People, I think is maybe pretty good. It's the best one. Everybody knows it. I'm sure they don't mind us listening to like a little bit of this song. It's called Find the River. There's just so many anymore. You can just this little like device, and you have Spotify. It's crazy. When I was a kid, forget about it. A song might come on the radio, and then you could like put it on a tape, but the tape would only last so long. Let me play this one song that I remember listening to when I was a kid. It's called. I'm sure they won't mind if we just play a little bit about it. I'm sure they don't mind if we just listen to a second of it here. How can you build a city on rock and roll? I mean, I remember being a little kid, you sit there on your parents' quilts on top of their bed, and you've got their faux wood clock radio with the black numbers that flip up. And then you pull it down on the bed and you're like, what are they talking about? I still don't quite know. I mean, how could you build a city on rock and roll? I doubt that I'm sure that they're cool with us just, because we're just going to listen to it like for like a little bit, and we're thinking about it, we're like trying to understand it together. We can't put our minds around it. And then we like search back at our collective memories. Did we? Was that what we built it on? Is that what it was all about? What is rock and roll? There's actually a poem. You can read it in a readable reader, in which the author tries to understand what it could mean to build a city on rock and roll. Well, I'm sure they didn't mind us. Oh wait, here's somebody. I'm sure that Fiona Apple doesn't mind if we just listen to a little bit of this classic song. I guess it'd be best if we were lounging around in our underwear, but we just have to do it like this. I'm sure she doesn't mind if we just listen to like 15, 20 seconds of it. Here. She did this song like 20 years ago, and now she's moved on. I'm sure she doesn't mind if we just happen to pick it up again. She's like tossed it out the windows on the ground. She doesn't care. If we just like pick it up, uncrumple it, you know, and just like give it a moment in the sun. I doubt she'd care. It was more than 20 years ago. Time is going too fast. It's embarrassing. I'm embarrassed by it. I don't think that AHA would mind if we just listened to like a little bit of this song. We're doing it so that we can picture the music video. Can you see it? There's the girl in the diner and she's reading a comic book. She's got like blonde hair. And then at some point she goes into the comic book, I believe. I'm sure they don't mind us just listening to a minute of this. But what were we doing here? Did we have a reason to come in front of the camera besides listening to music? I'm sure they don't mind.